Hello gentlemen, it's 1:33 Boston time. The code word is meat grinder. Here is the standard issue amalgamated, polarized, magnetized mess that I always start the videos with so that you guys know it's not pre-recorded. And that is done and out of the way. Japan has 47 to spend. We're spending 30 of it on fighters, another 15 on an air base. 3 fighters are going to be placed in C-Zone 6. The air base is going to be placed in Burma. You already know what I'm doing, so this is just non-combat. Might as well get it out of the way. One quick thing to not forget: we're attacking. We're attacking all over the place. So let's mount the camera and make sure everything's proper. And again, the code word is meat grinder, and it's 1:33, I guess. Anyway, that does not get. We need this better. Okay, there we go. So the first thing we're going to do... That's not fantastic. Alright, I'll zoom this in closer just as we roll. That's all good. Anyway, the first thing we're going to do is... the most inconsequential battle is probably Shan State. We're going to be coming in with 3 tanks, 3 fighters, 2 men, 2 tanks against your 2. So, 2 tanks for 3. 1 hit. 2 fighters, a 3rd fighter, 3 tacks at 4. There's 2 hits. You're cleaned up. Oh, yeah, you can't even see this. Damn it. Sorry, gentlemen. Anyway, I have an abundance of forces, so I already hit you twice. 2 men. There's another hit, so it's definitive. You're going to defend for 2 men and no hits. Sorry you missed that in the video. Yeah, it's unfortunate. This might have moved on me. Anyway, your 2 guys are gone and you did not defend in Shan State. We currently occupy it with 2 tanks and 2 men. The fighters are landing in Burma per the instructions. The next attack is going to be down in Malaya. We're coming in with 2 Strat bombers. Yeah, I could have done a better job at this. 2 Strat bombers, as well as 3 transports, 2 of which come from 36 with 2 men, 3 men and an artillery, and then the one from 20 is coming down as well, and it's dropping off 2 men. So we're coming in with 5 men, 1 artillery, and 2 strats. So 2 strats, it's just 1 guy. We hit you, you're all done. 1 man defends, he rolls a 6. So no defense in Malaya, and we are now in Malaya with 5 men, 1 artillery, and the strats, again, per my instructions, will be landing in Burma. Okay, so we're going to just do that right now so that everyone can get a clean look at the map when we're done. And that'll just take a minute. So, in Malaya, we're sitting here with 5 men. And I'll clean it up later. Okay, the next order of business, we're coming into Borneo with 1 man on top of a 2nd transport that was in 20. That's all done. Now we're going to come down to C-Zone 34. You have a destroyer there for America. I'm coming in with a sub and a destroyer. So 2 at 2s, 1 hit. And your destroyer goes and rolls a 3. No defense. That was actually foolish of me. I took a big risk in that attack, and I was fearful as I rolled those dice, because if I failed to, you could have screwed me up something fierce. Anyway, tactical error. I don't believe there are any other battles. We got Shan State. We're moving into Burma peacefully, landing there. We came into... Oh, yeah, no, there is one more. We have a destroyer, a tactical bomber, and a fighter going into C-Zone 42 against an Anzac destroyer. So, destroyer misses, fighter at 3 or less, and attack at 4 or less. No hits. Your destroyer then misses, thankfully. Destroyer missed, fighter hit. You're then going to defend, and a 3 again. That's good fortune for me. So you're done. And we do have one more battle as well. I'm coming into C-Zone 37? Yeah, 37. With a battleship, a cruiser, 2 carriers, a fighter and a plane against your 2nd Anzac destroyer. So a battleship at 4 or less hits, and you defend a 5. I have no complaints about the rolling that just took place here, and nor do I have much sympathy. My initial fondness for you gentlemen has waned, I won't lie to you. It's all gone. I don't like any of you. Causing me headaches. I had my eyes on India, and it all got stripped away from me. Okay, so I'm going to remove the camera now that all the battles are done, and we'll zoom in on the non-combat. Again, I land everything in Burma that participated in today's attack. We now have 11 men, 3 tactical bombers, 2 strats, an additional 3 men, my apologies, so 11, 12, 13, 14 men, yes, because I had 16 in total and 2 went to Shan State. So there's 14 men and 3 fighters as well, and then, like I say, 6 artillery. In Shan State, we have 2 tanks and 2 infantry. In Malaya, we now have 5 infantry, 1 artillery. The planes that participated in the raid on your Anzac destroyer in 42 have landed back on the carriers. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 transports in that sea zone. We own Borneo. We move these 2 carriers up to Sea Zone 6 along with the destroyer. And again, we already moved a destroyer here to block that portion of your Navy. We're going to be placing 2 fighters on the carrier that we just bought. The magnet is upside down on that one. That's beautiful. Oh, and we go 2 for 2. And then we're going to be taking the fighter off of Japan and moving that out to the sea zone as well. And as you already know, I'm placing an air base in Burma. I'll leave you to ponder the rationale behind that. Anyway, that's it for Japan. And I'll figure out the money in a little while. But it's a 7-minute video exactly.